Hey everybody. Okay, so I'm back. I just got back from I had to hit Kaiser and then I had to hit there's a Ralph's near there. Oh god, these are wet. So it's real wet out there because I was gonna do um hold on you guys. I was gonna do traders too. But when I got out of Ralph's, I was like, you know what? Um it's too wet right now. Plus I have like 3 bags with me from Ralph's, so I was like, I'll just do I'll go to I'll go to Traders later, but I asked ALEXA right here, and they said that it may. I was like, is it gonna rain all day? And she's all, it may. Like, hold on, you guys, let me turn the light. I was like, really? So anyway, so I went to my blood work. And that test felt like it took forever because they always mention how I got fat veins, right? Big veins. So I was wondering what the holdup was. And like, I guess, I don't know, maybe it was just feeling the amount in the tube or what. But anyway, you guys, so I was going to let this go, but part of healing is getting things out. So anyway, today started off okay. All right. So I was like, okay, I got to do my blood test. First, I was going to go to Target. Not Target, Traders, but I was like, you know what? I'll just go on my way back from Kaiser and Ralph's, not thinking about the rain being this crazy. I thought it was just going to be like a little wet, which I don't really like walking around on wet surfaces just because of, the whole thing, slipping, falling my knee, everything. So the Lyft picks me up and then he drops me off at where I wanted to be dropped. And then I didn't, I just thought it was an uneventful ride. So right when I was getting out, everything, he just said, okay, thank you, blah, blah. So everything just seemed normal. Then I get to Kaiser and it said, oh, my chime notified me that I got a $20 at Lyft. And I was like, what? Because like I hadn't even been anywhere in the past few days that was anywhere near that amount. But I know they do those pre-authorization things that, and then once the charges and everything clear, then they refund whatever was just a pre-auth. But it was an actual charge. So I was like, okay, so what is this? And so I look on my ride history and it says 20 and it said a $20 damage fee. I was like, for what? Like, what? And then, so I didn't understand what was going on yet because it didn't say any details or anything. Or I didn't read it so it said like, at first I thought it said I had someone with me, which I was like, that still isn't damage, but it wasn't true. I didn't have nobody with me. But it turns out that the guy said that, well, wait, okay, up until this point, I still don't know what's going on, right? So I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm contesting this regardless, Lyft, so get it together. I basically, like, cussed up the chatbot, everything. So, as of right now, you guys, I don't know if I'm, like, banned from Lyft yet. Because I, like, told off, I was like, F out of here, but I didn't say F. Okay, I was like, you guys are fucking stupid and this and that. And like, I was just saying, this is BS. Like, you guys have some scammy ass drivers. Like, because I have dealt with a situation where the driver was scamming, like scam them. I don't care if they scam Lyft, but you're not going to scam my bank account, So anyway, so before I knew what was going on, I was like, okay, let me go on the desktop site because the desktop site, you can like get quicker service or whatever. Because it seems like the app is a little more automated. So then the guy was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get to you and tell you what's going on. Like, so I was like, oh my god. So then he sent me a picture. Dude, you guys freaking, they charged me $20 damage fee just because this mofo said I dripped coffee in his cup holder. Like, really? Really, freaking Lyft? You're gonna freaking clear that charge, but you're not gonna be as quick about someone I know who said that their seatbelts got messed up and you're still ducking and dodging them? Like, a legit claim? Like, you guys are ridiculous. Lyft, oh my goodness. You guys, I was like, it took me forever just to cool down. Like, I was just sitting there, I was like, trying to just type all just like, let me keep it together, because I was at Kaiser, right? In the pharmacy. I was like, this is BS. So I was just going on and on, back and forth. And I was like, don't message me, blah, blah. And I was just like, I'm contesting this. I don't care. Like, blah, blah, blah. Because this is ridiculous. I was like, what damage? You guys freaking hire scammers and this and that. And then like, so he was like, he said that, yeah, I dripped my coffee dripped in his thing. Like, But my thing is, if I drip stuff in your cup holder, why didn't you tell me when I was getting out of the car? Oh, can you get that coffee real quick, or can you wipe up those drip? It wasn't like it got on his seats or anything. It wasn't like it caused a big mess in there. Like if it happened, it happened. Tell me and I'll clean it up. Like it was ridiculous, you know. But they're not going to do that because they want to get their little fee that is more than what they're going to get for the ride. So I was like, whatever, Liv. I don't even care. So I'm gonna freaking still contest it because I don't care. I think it's a scam because I don't know. I don't have any evidence that I was the last passenger. Like because when I got the notification, like I was already at Kaiser, and that was like 30 minutes later. So who knows who got in the car after me and used the same cup holder? So that's what I'm gonna use with my bank. So I don't care, and I don't care. Lives full of shit because really, Jew, you can't. Like I've had incidents where I had stuff in the car. It depends on the driver, because some drivers don't make a big deal out of things, and other drivers are like, "Oh my god, there's like literally like a little drop of rain on my car seat. Let me like put a report." And then supposedly the people who drive for Lyft say that on Reddit say they make you submit all these pictures of evidence before they do the charge. And I was like, you know what? Whatever. It was ridiculous, you guys. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I know this fool didn't just hustle me. I'm being sick of Lyft. And like, I think Lyft was the time it happened the last time too. I've had all my sketch incidents with Lyft. Like, and so, the only thing that they're good for over here is because they have that thing with the city of Monrovia. And that's the only reason why I'm like, I don't want to completely burn the bridge, but I already cussed them out so much. I was like, F you, this and that. And before I could do like the last send off, I got the little thing that comes telling you like your rights as a passenger or a driver. I was like, oh my God. I think they're all, here's everything that you agreed to be a passenger on our service. So I don't care. If they freaking suspend my account or fire my account or whatever they do, I just gotta deal with Uber and tug in my car. Like, whatever. Like, they're ridiculous. Like, I couldn't believe it. If you're that, like, oh my God, about your car, don't freaking drive for these apps, okay? Because I've seen, like, things on... I'm sorry, you guys. My things are frogging up right now. Okay, the thing that I don't get is, if you're gonna drive for those things, why are you being all prissy about everything? Like this one, okay, I'll not forget when I had during the whole COVID thing, this one lady comes up, right? And she already has the things in her car and everything. And before she opens the door, she's like reminding me about the thing about keeping the mask up and everything like that. And I'm thinking, okay, this chick's kind of nutty, and you know how sometimes you can't control how your eyes go or like, something like that. So I guess she complained that I had an attitude or something. I don't know, like, because you know how Lyft gives you a thing the next day saying, make sure you're all, everyone's respectful to each other in the car and this and that. So I was like, whatever. Like, I was just like, whatever, because, I mean, if you're going to be driving for Lyft during an epidemic, then you need to already know that you could do all you want, but it's still going to be a chance that, you're taking a risk doing that job anyway, because anyone's getting in your car and people aren't going to tell you their status at that moment, But that's whatever. This thing today was just pissing me off, so I don't even care. So I've said I can't do anything yet because it's still a pending charge on my thing, but I'm contesting it. I don't care because I feel like he's being petty, and then also I feel like I don't have any evidence that was me that did that, because you guys, you don't know if it's you that did it, because he left, who knows, in between me and the next passenger who did that. So until I have concrete proof it was me in my coffee cup, I'm not going to pay anything. Well, it already took it, but I'm going to freaking contest it with my bank. I don't care. If the bank says, well, they have their picture and everything, then whatever. I don't know what they do, because the last time I contested something with Uber, it always approved it when I contested them, but those were not due to stuff like this. Those were due to like maybe like some issue with the trip, and then like didn't complete or whatever, and then Uber still wasn't refunding me everything, like, so those were a little different. I don't know how they do with this, but so yeah, I don't know, you guys, but I'm just like, but anyway, so after all that, I handle the rest of my business. And I went to the store and everything, and then I got a message from work, the disabled leave service, whatever, the thing when you go on a leave, just telling me that everything's fine with everything that my last case is closed now and blah blah blah, and so I was like, oh my god, that's good news, because now I don't have to worry about hitting up my doctor for that, because that was last month and I already been back, So it was that was good news, but I'm still you know what? But anyway, you guys, so I'm about to make me a sandwich. I got some of these little rolls from Ralph's. They had a good deal. They were only $2 for 6 rolls. Those sandwich rolls. And I got some lunch meat and some cheese. And what else? I have still some of that honey baked ham in the freezer and in the refrigerator, a little bit, but I was gonna eat that, but I forgot I just got that, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Dang, this even got all wet. Kaiser got cheap again. They're giving these COVID tests out, but when me and my dad went before he left, they were giving five tests in a box. If for members for free. Oh, there's acid stuff. Allergy. Oh, yeah, the pseudoephedrine. Did she give me my driver's license back? Hold on. And then the pharmacist told me those pills, she said, since I work at night, she kind of said what the doctor said, take them, after you wake up from your sleep, before you go to work. So basically how I've been doing it, because it'll be in your system during work and all that. What is this? Oh, this is my one. Oh, speaking of those towels, where's my Amazon order said they were delivering, and that was after I had left this one. It's oh god, it's gonna be out there, but who's gonna jack Lynn's wipes? Okay, so the pharmacist said this is better because it's all in one pill instead of taking multiple. So we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, typically I wouldn't go to the pharmacy because I would just order it through mail order. But since I was going anyway, I was like. And then got some medicated lip balm with SPF because my lips get windburn sometimes around this time of year. So yeah, you guys. So anyway, I might go to Trader's later. I don't know if it's still super rainy though. I'm probably just, since I already got eggs and everything at Ralph's. If you guys are nearby this area, Ralph's Pasadena, off of Rosemead, it has a lot of eggs right now. So I know Traders and stuff have been shortage and everything, running out quick. But these other stores, and Aldi and them had a lot too before, but they've been kind of skipping too. So I know there's a shortage because of the bird flu or something. So I'm not sure, but yeah. Anyway, you guys, what I learned from the experience of today was, just if I don't drink my coffee at home, just drink it. Make sure it's not completely almost to the top of the cup. You gotta take a lesson from every experience in life. That's what someone once told me years ago. She said, whatever you take from something, good or bad, is good or bad experience. Whatever lesson you get from that is, is good. So that's all I learned from it. I gotta give me a mug, a reusable mug, because yeah. And as a matter of fact, I ran out of my cups, my to-go cups. But it just happened, and I took my lesson from that, and I don't know as of right now what I'm gonna do, because since I know it wasn't a scam, supposedly, now I just feel okay, it's a lesson I gotta just take. But I was annoyed because I was really, dude? I still feel he could have told me something. But, anyway, you guys, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. What is this? Wednesday. I'm off tonight. But I go back tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.